Are we live? Because I have no idea. I have no idea. We are live. Now if I could just figure out how to do this. By the way, if anyone comes on, please just tell me if the settings are okay. Like, could you hear my voice? Could you hear me? I know you won't be able to hear the game because I'm still setting up the settings so that I could see everything on the YouTube page and stuff, so I can make sure that we're going strong. Okay, it looks like things are good. If anyone is watching, please just tell me if things are good on your end. Like, could you see the audio? Could you see the audio? Could you hear the audio? My bad. I know you won't be able to hear, I know you won't be able to hear the game audio because I am not on the game software right now. But I will go there soon, if that's okay with you guys. Since I had to do some things to make the internet connection better so that I could stream, I am not going to be able to see the chat as often, but I will check back once in a while. I'll just leave the stream real quick and once in a while and see the thing. So let me bring you guys up to speed as to what's been happening. Now you can probably hear the game audio. Wait a second. Okay. So I had to make a new account on my computer, so the game lost all of the old stuff. So I'm gonna have to start a new game from the beginning, from here. And tell me if you can hear the game audio. Eventually there's gonna be a guy who will speak, so tell me if you can hear that. Also, my pail, and my guy groaning. Now, I played most of this already, like most of the beginning. I have not gotten basically anywhere further than you guys have seen me get. But I know the tree part, I know this little mountain part. I have not seen any spoilers.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino,
I get it. So
and then put all your winnings on red, but
starting
it came
over
up black.
He apparently knows
If you
that
got your
I
best
had to
shirt dry cleaned
restart
before a
because I
wedding,
lost all my
and then
files,
immediately dropped food on it.
Which was a lot
If
of
you won
fun.
an argument with a friend, and then later discovered
He is
that they
going
just
on and
returned
on.
to their original view, starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too
I'll
much.
tell you, what you just said is very
Feel free to
true.
go away and
like
come
when you
back.
argue with someone and
I'll be
then,
here.
like later you find out that you didn't convince them at all. Like, what was the point of the
Alright,
argument?
thanks
More
for coming
often
with
than
me
not,
on this
arguments
trip.
Just drive
I'll
people
understand if you have to
farther
take a
apart,
break at any point.
which is
Just
not
find a
good.
safe place to stop and quit the game.
Don't
Don't worry,
I feel
I'll
like-
save your progress,
I feel
always,
like a lot of times,
even your
arguments
mistakes.
just don't accomplish a lot. But the best is when you
This game is a homage to a free game that came
even
out in
if you were the one who ended up
2002,
being
titled
wrong,
Sexy
it's good that
Hiking.
you learned a little bit, right?
The author of that game was Jazor, a mysterious Czech designer who was
I don't
known at the
know what
time
you're
as the
talking
father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects.
Give me a second. I know that the game audio just went away, but I need to check something. Okay, nothing new in chat apparently. So let's just continue with this.
Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
I just fell all the way back down.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect
Wait,
embodiment
what?
of a
What are we
B game.
talking about?
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its
Yes.
flavor.
No.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
No. Yep, he's right. We
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
This game, Dead Tree?
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
What on earth? Why is he calling this game?
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Honestly, at this point, he's distracting me. And
when you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
Like, you know,
and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change them.
We are back up. Yes, Eitan, I can see what you're saying, although I can't really.
Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
But I'll see what you're saying. Eventually. Like, I leave once in a while, just to see what you're saying. Okay. That's why the game audio will sometimes cut. How do you even do... Okay, we need to do this, like, methodically, like, less fast. Like, just hook. Okay, we got the light. Okay, now hook the other light. Yes, very good. Oh, this is awkward. Yes. Oh my god, you are so strong. That is just intense. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated.
We did it. We've made it over the chimney.
Objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy.
But the fact of the matter is free education in anything. Biology, physics,
maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
The internet is not trash. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Oh my god.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Information and new things is not bad. Doesn't mean that the old thing is instantly.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
I don't even know who this guy is. And I'm having a conversation with him. Give me a second. Here comes the baby. It's kind of hard to hear you over the guy who's talking. Okay, so I'll fix that. There we go. Now you'll be able to hear me over the guy who's talking.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting,
really
delaying you.
Players
Players
played
played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless.
No, grab the couch.
That's not you.
Okay,
You're
now
an
the
acrobat.
chair, and now the,
You could swallow a baseball bat.
Nope. Okay, well, that didn't work.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch,
Yeah.
while some dude with 10 million views does it for you.
Okay, well,
like a baby
no.
bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Don't think yourselves as a baby bird, but you are watching this on YouTube or Twitch. I do not have 10 million viewers. I have currently two. Okay. Thank you. I hope that is a lot better. Grab the couch, now the chair couch, now the top of the bed. No, grab this. Okay, now the top of the bed. No! The light. Save me, the light. Oh my goodness, how is this possible? Ah! Oh, wow, that did not work out. I don't even know what I hooked on that time. Actually, I do, but I don't want to say it. I hooked on this thing. But this time I used it to my better fortune! Ah! Oh, we're in danger. We're in danger of falling down the steps. Okay, we are no longer in danger of falling down the steps. The danger has passed. And I don't want to fall. If I fall, the mean guy's going to come back and start yelling at me. Hey! Wow, the color just changed. It went from, look, oh my god, it's blue down there, but it's like bright orange up here. Oh god, trash can. Oh god, chair.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but
I needed to shut him up for a second.
maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
Okay, why is there an orange?
Is sweet, juicy fruit
And
locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
You are dumb. The sweet part of an orange is the good part of an orange. He's saying that the peel is the best part of an orange. You know what I say to that? That's what I say to that. And you could quote me on that. Ah! Oh god, he wreaks revenge! He wreaks revenge!
That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the gut.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. I don't want to fall. Okay, we're safe. We are slightly safe now, but we are all the way back here, and we are climbing over there, and we are pushing ourselves down there, and we hook onto there. Okay, we're good. Now, the real question in this game is how are these packages floating in midair? Right? I think we'd all like an answer to that. Hey. Hey. Okay, we are literally jammed. The hammer is jammed! Okay, it's not jammed anymore. The hammer has been unjammed. Congratulations. Camera. Oh god! Glass! Camera! No! Chair! Okay, we're good. We are alive. We are alive, and we still have our bucket, and we still have our hammer. What would happen if this guy dropped his hammer? He would be like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am in a lot of trouble. Hey, no, hey, no. Hey. Hey. Hee, ha, hoo, hi, fee, fi, foam. Fam! Hi. Toilet. Trash can. Is that a trash can even? It's a very weird looking trash can. Okay, we are back at the furniture part of the mountain, which is just a weird sentence to say. My hammer is bending. My hammer is bending. Oh! I almost fell. Okay, you can't grab onto that light. It is good to know that. Okay, back at the table. Back at the table. Give me a second to read up on what's going on. Okay, nothing is going on. Alright, back to the game. Okay, we're back at the game. Wait, give me a second. I need to check something. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, so it says that you guys might be experiencing minor issues with the stream. Let me see if there's something I can do to fix that. There. I just did something that I thought might fix that. And if it doesn't, you have my sincere apologies, okay? Okay, now we have to hang on to the table and swing ourselves and grab the rock. Okay, we grab the rock. Now grab the other rock. Okay, now there's one more rock. Okay, and grab the rock. No, grab the rock. Okay, we grabbed the rock. And now there's a panther, sort of. Now we must grab. Alright, grab the rock. Grab the rock. There's another rock. Okay, there's one more rock. Okay, we grab that rock. No, grab the table.
Oof,
no.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, it happened again.
Oh,
Keep on trying.
Thank
Don't
God
let it get
for
to
the
you.
George Foreman grill. Thank God for the George Foreman grill. Oh my God. That was quite like a painful fall. Because like there were so many chances to save me. And yet it didn't work out.
No.
But regardless, we are going to try and get back up. And we will be okay. That was weird. Like, there were 3 boxes that I just randomly passed over. Wincing at the pain. Okay. Alright, what was I talking? I forgot what I was talking about. We haven't had a visit from our, like, friend. Like, our pessimistic, internet-hating, fun-crushing friend. And I'm not complaining about that, but the fact of the matter is he gives me content to talk about, okay? Oh, chair. Okay, well done. We are good. Now grab the camera. Now grab the ledge. Now grab the couch. Now we'll sit on the couch for 2 seconds until we fly off the wrong way. We flew off the wrong way. Not like we flew off in the wrong direction. We flew off in the wrong way. Like I did not intend to fly off that way. I intended to fly off in a way that would benefit me, not hurt me. Look at that. Talking distracts me, and then I'm not scared, and then I'm able to climb a lot better. Look at that. We are already back at the cushions. And if I could get over this chair, we will be in a very safe position. But I can't get over the chair. I cannot get over the chair. Never mind, I could. Wow, I went flying over the chair. Slide down the table, grab the couch, go through the invisible / giving light, hook onto the red, very dysfunctional coffee table that's able to support the weight of a man and a cauldron, a very strong man at that. Okay, grab the rock.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
I agree. Well, he didn't say that. I agree with Mary Pickford. Mary Pickford. I agree with her. Don't scream again. I am sorry, but this game is very frightening. Okay. We are good. We are alive. We are going. We are progressing in this game. We're alive. We are alive, and we are prospering. And we are flying, and we are the big blue wall. The big blue wall. Wait, is this like a Doctor Who style wall? Like the building, like it's one side of Doctor Who's. It looks a little. Am I wrong when I say that? I think I might be a little bit wrong. I've never watched Doctor Who. I've only seen his building, okay? And it looks a little bit like his building. Like just the one blue wall. That's what looks like his building. Everything else is not remotely Doctor Who as much as I know of him. If anyone here has watched Doctor Who, please tell me if I am mistaken when I say the blue wall looks like Doctor Who's wall of one of the walls of his blue tower. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, no. This is not physically possible. What's happening right now is not Okay, we're moving. We have to move the other way. There we go. we were moving a little bit. If I kept talking, I wanted to keep talking for a while because it seemed like we were in a very comfortable position, but we were moving a little bit, and I really didn't want to fall, so I had to move away. And I'm gonna move closer to the microphone right now because you guys probably can't hear me. Down. Okay, grab the couch. Okay, we are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. We are very, 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 very good. Now I know what you might be thinking. Why don't you just jump off the table and grab hold of the rock? Well, I've tried that before, and trust me, the way that I'm doing it right now is much safer and much more reliable. Grab the rock. Grab this rock. Okay, is there anything? No, there's nothing I can grab. Okay, grab the towel. Wait, actually, I need to do something. Yeah, no music, because there's copyright claims on the music. That's basically the only reason. No music. Sorry, guys. I guess we'll just have to deal with my voice. Whoop! Whoop! Ah! Sorry about that. Sorry about that scream. I know you don't want me to scream. But it's just, this game makes me so scared. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my godness. Oh my god. Goodness gracious me. Wow, did you see that air? That was pretty cool. I wish I could, like, jump that high on purpose. Grab the... Okay, now sit on the beach ball. Now jump to the boxes. One of them is open, but it doesn't matter, apparently. Okay, I don't know. I was in a safe location, and I ruined it. I was in a safe location, and I ruined it. And I ruined it. On the ledge. Okay, now jump to the stairs. Doctor Who, blue wall. Doctor Who, blue wall, save me. Save me, Doctor... Wow. Wow, the Doctor Who's blue wall just let me fall to my, for all it knows, I fell to my death until I see it again. And then it will realize that I did not die. But I could have died. I don't think that there's such thing as dying in this game. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but so far I haven't died. So far I haven't even gotten a bruise, which is weird considering that this guy has fallen farther than I have probably fallen in my entire life put together. That's probably not true, but he's fallen a lot. Okay. Alright. So now that we're on the ledge, kind of safe, I'm gonna quickly go back to chat to check if there's anything you guys have said. And there is nothing you guys have said, so we are going to continue the game. And every time I do that, I have to log out of Steam. Stupid library! What's happening? What's happening? Okay, we're back at the George Foreman grill. We are back at the umbrella. We are back at the wheelbarrow. Back at the rake. Back at the... Almost back at the blue slide. Back at the George Foreman grill, falling down the dangerous road to who knows where. Huh? Alright, back at the grill. Back at the umbrella. Back at the wheelbarrow. Over the picnic table. Past the rake. Over the blue slide. Back at the beach ball! I would like to point out I didn't scream. That's all I have to say on the matter. And it was because you asked me to, so politely. That is the only reason why I didn't scream. But I am very... Now I'm not scared anymore, but I am very upset right now. Because I fell very far, and I wasn't able to scream. So, I am not in a George Foreman grill. I refuse to be in a good mood. Okay? Okay. Actually, I heard this great line once, and there we go, right back into being in a good mood. It's not a great line, it's a line, and it makes sense. It's a little bit cheesy, but I like it. I mean, it is cheesy. Like, it's very cheesy. It's not a little, it's very cheesy. A bad attitude is like a broken tire. You'll never go anywhere unless you change it. It's very cheesy. I know, but still, it made me feel better when I heard it. It actually made me laugh because it was so cheesy. It's a cheesy line, but it's true. It's also very cheesy. Like it's hard to overlook how cheesy it is. And I am talking very fast, and you asked me to not talk very fast, so I will do my best to slow down my talking. Grab the thing, and there we go. All right, give me a second. I will be back shortly. Okay. Very good. Oh, whoa, what on earth? I came back for a second and already we lost progress. This is just not good. Okay. 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 Very bad. Not okay. Very bad. Okay, now grab the edge. Yes, good. Now, oh, I hate getting on this rock. I'm very bad at it. And as I say that, I think I'm going to be able to get on the rock. Okay. Normally, I'm very bad at it. Grab the light. Grab the other light. No, first grab the first light. Oh, wow. Can we move a little bit to the right? No, we cannot. Okay. Ooh, look at that. I'm already on the rock. I have to remember that. I have to remember that it's very easy to get on the rock. Oh, I almost fell down the light. Okay, now grab the other. Okay, now we're in a very good position right now. I have to say, I'm liking our position a lot. Okay, now we're gonna climb the trash tower of Pisa. We're gonna. Oh wow. We tried to hook onto the side of the tower. It didn't work. It didn't work, but we tried. At least we tried. Okay. Now it's gonna work. Okay, very good. Now we're over here, and we're gonna be able to la-di-dot our way across this big whole thing. Wow. Okay. Oh!
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
I didn't get that line. The soul that had no rainbow, had eyes no tears. I am so good. Was that the line? I don't know. This guy is like, he's too deep for me at this point. And when I say deep, I mean he's like the cheesiest person out there. He is the cheesiest person out there. Like, what was it? The feet is not falling down, it's staying down. Was that his line, or was it like cheesy? It was like a cheesier version of that, right? Like, it's not the falling down that defeats us. It's the staying down. The cheesiness. I just need some tomato sauce and some bread, and we got a pizza right there. A very cheesy pizza. Not bread. I need dough. Like bread, like sliced bread to try and make a pizza. That does not make any sense whatsoever. Although bagels to make a pizza is not bad. Pizza bagels, they're very good. Have you tried pizza bagels? You should. They're delicious. Grab the boxes. Oh my goodness. Okay, grab the box. Okay, and look at that. Just like that, we're back at the boxes. And now I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood again. And now that we are safely on this ledge, which is an oxymoron, I'm going to check this. Good luck going to sleep tonight. You're going to be frustrated to go to sleep. Yeah. Well, that is the risk I'm going to have to take. Because I need to get somewhere. Oh, cosmic blue ball. God, wall of Doctor Who. Wall of Doctor Who. Who, please save me. Who. La-di-da. Shoot. I was so close. And I was singing opera as well. I hope you liked it. Camera. Okay, we got the camera. Now, couch. Okay, we got the couch. Now, chair. Okay, we got the chair. Now, bed. Okay, we got the bed. And we're falling. And we're falling.
The pain I found out is the happiness I had before.
Okay.
That's
Doctor
the
Who's
deal.
wall. Doctor Who's blue wall.
C.S.
Doctor
Lewis.
Who's sort of blue wall half. Oh, C.S. Lewis. What did C.S. Lewis? You know, C.S. Lewis was the guy who wrote Narnia, and he was a friend of J.R.R. Tolkien, who was the guy who wrote The Lord of the Rings and The Silmarillion and The Hobbit. But most famously, The Lord of the Rings. Although, in my opinion, The Silmarillion is better than The Lord of the Rings. It's the same like storyline as The Lord of the Rings. It's what happened in the beginning days. It's all about the fight between Sauron's mentor and a bunch of other guys. It's all about the coming of the elves, like the firstborn of the elves. It's all about the first men. And
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities.
Now,
a
you
still
might
and
think.
quiet conscience.
Wait.
William Shakespeare.
Okay, he's done. Now you might think that we were in a very bad, we are in a very bad position, like because we lost a lot of progress, it wasn't fun, but we were almost gonna fly over that mouth. And I would like to mention that if we did fly over that fake plastic mouth thing, we would been. Well, you guys might not have seen the mouth. I'm talking like if we flew over this blue slide, we would have been in a very, very bad position. And what I mean by that is that we would have had to like restart the entire game from the tree, from the dead tree. So. You might think that we're in a very bad, we are in a very bad position, but I look at the good in life, and I think we are in a blessed, well, I wouldn't go that far. We are in a mediocre position. Wow, we went high that time. Okay, camera. Okay, camera. Alright, let's try this one more time. No! They say third time's the charm, but I think that fourth time is the charm. Right? And also first time, couch, and ledge, and then to couch again, and then to chair, and then to ledge again, and then to bed, and wow, look at that, to bed, haha. Wait, there's a kitchen sink upside down, and there's a toothbrush hanging out of the red cup. Let me say that again. There's a bathroom sink hanging upside down, and there is a toothbrush inside the red cup. What, did they tape it to the red cup or something? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, also there's a painting. Ah! I didn't notice the painting before. Although I feel like what we should really be talking about is the perfectly placed toilet that is there to launch us in the perfect way. Because, like, that is just convenient. Ah! We are on the wrong side of the chair. There we go. Now we're on the right side of the chair. Scoot down the table to get to the big living room couch. And, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the orange coffee table. It's not actually orange, it's actually red, but I call it the orange coffee table because it's surrounded by oranges and it had an orange on it once. To the rock, to the other rock, to this rock. What? Oh no, no, we're falling.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Thank you, Abe. You touched my soul. Now I feel I didn't have the strength to continue, but since you said the words of Abraham Lincoln to me, the man who freed the slaves, well, he didn't really do it. He initiated the process. It was the people in the army who did it, but he was the president at the time, and therefore we all say that he did it. But really, it was the people in the army. But we'll just say that Abraham Lincoln. So thank you for Abraham Lincoln's, the guy who oversaw the freeing of the slaves. And when I say oversaw, I mean he sat in his chair in the White House while the army did it. And I am not... Did you see those sparks? And I am not saying that Abraham Lincoln was a bad man. He was a great man.
You'll be back here again and again.
He became president of the United States and was able to oversee freeing of the slaves, which is no small accomplishment. But the fact of the matter is that it was the people in the army, instructed by him, that freed the slaves. And this got very political. For like no reason whatsoever. Like, for all intents and purposes, Abraham Lincoln did free the slaves, and I think he was a great man. He was a very kind man. But yeah, that's basically it. So thank you for coming here and listening to me rant about Abraham Lincoln not actually freeing the slaves, even though he basically did. Hey! Okay, we are back at the coffee table. Back at the orange/red/rah! Oh! Huh. Huh. Okay. Let me point something out. The orange that we knocked off the table has taken his revenge. I feel very dumb right now. Okay. Ah! This frustration. Yeah. Okay, let me read some chat. Let me read what you guys have been saying. Okay, you guys haven't said anything new. Okay, that makes me feel much better. Okay. Alright, over the tree. Very good. We are over the dead tree, and the orange is still in the dead tree. I mean, behind the dead tree. I mean, on the other side of the dead tree. From its point of view, we're behind the dead tree. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't do anything bad over there. It's just not, like, perfect. Like, I could still climb, but I wanted to launch myself off of that mountain, but instead I fell down the mountain. To the ore that is just, like, oddly sticking out of it. It's a strong ore. It is a strong ore. Let's put it, because it looks like it's being made. It looks like it's made out of wood, and yet it's able to hold up a very strong man and a metal cauldron. So I feel like we should show that ore to the military, and you know they can do whatever the military does with very cool stuff, like the atom bomb and the hydrogen bomb and the A-15, A-18, the fighter plane that they have, and the machine gun and the tank and the jeep. And the flamethrower. Actually, I don't like flamethrowers. I feel like they're a little bit immoral. I feel like the very concept of war is a little bit immoral. Like, why are we going to war? Like, what is the point? What are we gaining? I mean, except for the person who started the war, because he's probably gaining, like, you know, new resources and new land. But like, I mean, I guess for the person defending, it's also moral because, you know, otherwise they die. And I'm joking, by the way, guys. I hope none of you are taking this seriously. But the fact of the matter is, don't start a war, okay? If you ever find yourself in a position where you're faced with the choice of starting a war or not starting a war, I highly recommend you not start the war. However, if you find your position in defending yourself against someone who started a war or dying, I personally recommend defending yourself. Some people might say that you should die, but that's not me. And we're falling. Okay, we're going all the way back down. Okay. Okay, let's read some chat. Hopefully you guys have said some new stuff. You guys didn't say anything. That makes me feel great. I feel really good right now. You guys have made me feel really good. Okay, we're climbing. We are climbing. We are on the pipe. We are on. Well, not on. We are hanging on to the barrels. We are. Oh, I thought I saw an opportunity to get very high up very quickly, but it turns out it was a fluke. It was a fluke. It wasn't real. It was a dream. It was a dream, and we're falling. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try. Okay, to the pipe, to the barrels, to the rock face, to the other rock face, to this rock face, and we succeeded that time. Look at that, we succeeded. I am very impressed. Oh, we almost fell down. Okay. To this nice crossbeam, or whatever you call this metal beam. Okay. Back at this hole in the rock type formation that I hate so very much. Okay, jump, grab on. Okay, grab on. Okay, stay grabbing on. Okay, we remain grabbing on. Okay, now we launch ourselves onto this, and we are good. We are clear of that part of the thing. Now we just have to climb this, climb it again, and try until we succeed, until we get to the top, to the very, very top, and we made it to the bottom. We made it to the bottom. We fell down to the bottom. I'm feeling really dumb because I started the song of we made it to the top. Okay. No, I was gonna start singing the song again, but we fell to the bottom again. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna start singing this song down here. Started on the bottom. Now the whole team. Okay, I can't start down here because that makes it very awkward. So I'm gonna start it when we get close to the top. Alright. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Yeah, started from the bottom, now we're here. Woohoo! I think I'm a little bit off tune, but you'll have to forgive me. I'm just very happy that we made it this far. And I fall down in this tiny area where you could fall down. There's like a small percentage of this part that you're able to fall down. And if I fall, what on earth happened to me? Ay. How do we get unstuck? We are stuck. How do we get unstuck? We are unstuck. Okay. Now we have to let go of this. Yes, okay, now we are not gonna navigate this entire thing under the place. There we go. Alright, we made it through that. And we are back at our George Foreman grill. Very happy about that. Back to our overly large umbrella. Can you imagine? This guy is the size of a normal man, right? Can you imagine him holding this umbrella or pushing this wheelbarrow? This rake looks like it's too small. Slides could be as big as they want because in the end of the day, you're not pushing them, you're sliding down them. These boxes are just normal size boxes. In the end of the day, that umbrella is just abnormally large. Alright, let me read chat. How many people are watching? 2 people are watching, and you could see that by looking right under like the video. Like if you exited full screen, you'll be able to see how many people are watching, and 2 people are watching. In fact, I want to know who the other person is. Can you, other person besides for Eitan Shulman, can you please type in hi or something so that I know who you are, so that we could, you know, chat and have some fun. Because as of right now, you're just watching. And it's very awkward, because I don't know who you are. I don't know if you are male. I don't know if you are not male. I don't know if you are Muslim, or Jewish, or Christian, or if you're an atheist, or if you are not alive. I don't know if you're dead. Honestly, I don't know if you like started watching the video and then just died. And your phone is just watching my videos. Because you started playing the video and now it's just continuing to watch the video because I have not stopped streaming yet. So if you're dead, that will be very awkward. So if you don't reply, I'm just going to assume that you're dead. Because, like, what do you want me to assume? That you're alive and you didn't reply when I asked you specifically to chat? In fact, at this point, you probably left because you were like, okay, this weirdo is getting a little bit nuts. Oh no.
Do not stand at my grave and cry.
Alright, this is getting just annoying.
I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
See, yeah, so we didn't die, but I fear the other person watching the video might have died because I have yet to hear or see a response from them. And let me just check. Let me check. Okay. Well, in this person's defense, I don't know if it's a her or a he, but I just randomly assumed her for reasons I don't know. But in his defense, now I just assumed he. In his defense, he did not get up to the part where I asked him to reply. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer and see if he replies. Then, no.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering.
That is
Friedrich
a very
Nietzsche.
pessimistic view on life. To live is to have fun. To suffer is to be lacking in life. I think that, like, you know when people say, I feel so alive, they're not saying that when they're being tortured. I'm sorry, but I've never seen that happen when they're being tortured. Most of the time, it's like when they're chilling at a beach or something, or when they're like swimming in a pool. Like when they're chilling at a beach, they say this is the life. But when they're swimming in a pool, they say I feel so alive. Or when they're skydiving, that's really where you feel alive. Although you could be dead shortly thereafter. And I don't know how we got to the topic of death all of a sudden. Like, it started with the second person watching the video, and then, like, the narrator guy decided to talk about death first. Well, no, he started to talk about life for a second, and with life comes death. As we all know. Only too well. And it's very sad. And now the video just got sad. But I'm going to try to make it happier. Okay, to the camera. To the ledge. To the chair. To the bed. Back to the ledge. Okay, now back to the chair. Okay, now to... Okay, whoa, we are just jumping from side to side. Grab off the sink. I said swing, but I meant sink with the toothbrush. There's a sink. There's an upside down sink that still has a toothbrush coming out of the cup. Now, I'm surprised that the toothbrush is still in the cup, but what I should be surprised by that is the fact that the cup is still on the sink. I mean, did they nail the cup and then tape a toothbrush? Like, these people seem to have been planning for a situation where their sink was going to end up in a video game on a mountain with a guy in a cauldron with a hammer trying to climb the mountain, and their sink happens to also be upside down. And I don't think a lot of people plan for that to be happening to their sink. I mean, I know that I don't, and if you do, that's okay. It's a little bit weird, but it's okay. We love you anyway. Oh, this is so painful. Just know that there's nothing more I can do except for fall.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
Okay, what he just said had a lot of stuff in it, but what really caught me is peace is just an interval between two wars. No, because that implies that there's got to be a war after the peace. And I know that a lot of people would say, yeah, there's got to be a war after the peace. But there doesn't have to be a war after the peace. Why can't the peace just continue evermore? Why do you always have to be starting a war? What is with you and wanting to start a war? I already mentioned that if you're in a position of leadership and you're faced with the decision to start a war or to not start a war, my personal recommendation is not to start a war. And you should always listen. What is going on? Why do we keep on going up and then falling back down? What goes up must come down. See, that's something that this guy might say. That's something that the guy who's speaking might say. Because he is what we call a pessimist. And pessimists are not fun people. Have you ever hung out with a pessimist? I have. They're not fun. They make everything seem so bad. Is the glass half empty or half full? I think it's half full. They always say it's half empty. I don't know why they're viewing it as half empty. In my opinion, it's actually completely full. It's half full with water and half full with air. That's a real optimist. But like these pessimists out there, I mean, whoa, we almost fell. We almost fell. Although that's not surprising, considering that we always fall at this exact point. Okay, this is awkward. Like, I can't reach this yet, but I can't really climb any farther high because I'm scared I'm gonna slip and fall, as I am doing right now. Okay, no.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year.
Okay, let's see if the person who's dead replied. They didn't reply. Okay, they're dead. They are actually dead. I'm gonna assume that they're dead. It seems as if they're dead because they didn't reply, and it looked. And come on. I think they're dead. I think whoever is watching this, there are two people watching it. One person is very active in the chat. The other person is not. And I specifically asked the other person to be a little bit more active in the chat, and they did not. So I am assuming they are dead. Now, if you want to prove me wrong, you could. Unless you are dead, in which case, well, you proved me right by being dead. So if you want to prove me wrong, type something in the chat. Just say, hey. I want to be able to say hello, followed by your name. That's all I want to do. So just say, hey, okay? And that rhymed. Hey, okay. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. I mean, unless you're dead, in which case you have my full permission not to reply. But if you are alive and you're not replying, I will assume that you were dead, and I will go by that assumption for the remainder of the video. Actually, I'll probably ask you over and over again to please reply so that I know that you're not dead, but let's face it, you're probably dead. At this point, if you don't reply to me, you are probably dead. Because why would you not reply to me when I specifically asked you to reply to me? All I want to do is say hey. That's all I want to do. Just say hey, followed by your name. You could be Taco Hugger / Eater 239. Okay, that could be your username. All I want to do is say hi, Taco Hugger / Eater 239. That's all I want to do. No. No! We were so close! We were so close! We were